Hey everybody, it's Jason Shadrick here with Premier Guitar, and we're back for another Winter Gear Slam video. And this time we're joined by Steve from Blackstar Amps, who's going to talk to us about the new ID Core V3 amps.
Hey Jason, how are you?
How are you, Steve? We're doing well, man.
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. So
The
tell
other
us
side
about
of the pond.
Yes, from the home, Tony Iommi's neighbor over here.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the new ID Core amps you have there.
Yeah, brand new for 2021, ID Core version 3. So big upgrades to talk about. So physically, they look kind of similar. We didn't want to sway too far away from what people loved and what they were used to. But there are a few physical differences. So the fret is a bit more of a boutique-y fret. It's used from our Silverline range, so it's got a nicer look to it. There's also a really nice recessed ergonomic handle around the back, so it makes them super easy to carry. So before they had sort of like almost like a handle across the top, which was like a cloth, so to speak. But most importantly, there's a lot of other stuff going on. So as well as having 6 guitar voices, Blackstar's infinite shape feature, the proprietary patented feature, our gain and volume, and our 12 effects, we've got live streaming. So there's a separate live streaming output. So by using a TRRS cable straight to your mobile device, as long as you've got a smartphone, you can connect it, Android or iOS, you can go live to your social media just like that. So your guitar tones, your effects, everything will go live. Or alternatively, you could pre-record content. So if you're a budding content creator, you could do a description of the product you're reviewing, for example, an ID Core version 3, splice it together on iMovie and do the guitar parts from the amp directly to your mobile device, which is super exciting. It's a game changer in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, let's have you cycle through maybe some of the sounds you can get.
Yeah, sure. All right, so here we have our first 2 clean voices. So we have clean warm and clean bright. Clean bright has a bit more of a boutique feel about it, a bit more edge. Then we have crunch, so you can suit the gain according to your playing. Super crunch, bit more gain. OD1, let's make it a bit more of an American tone, tighter mid. And lastly, OD2, let's go UK, a bit more of an open mid.
Yeah.
And that's just using a little bit of reverb on there for some ambience, but some great tones from clean to scream.
Nice. And so what are the kind of the main differences between the 3 different versions you have?
Okay, so we have a 10 watt, a 20 watt and a 40 watt. They're all stereo, so they all contain 2 speakers which are full range linear. So these aren't only great for guitar tones, they're great for gaming, watching movies, YouTube, Netflix, that kind of thing as well. So really cool products for a home guitar amp. Mm-hmm. We've also got a new software platform as well called Architect, which is for these models. Now Architect is a much cleaner deep dive editing suite, which lets you dive deeper into the controls. With the actual physical amplifier, you get ISF, the infinite shape feature, but on Architect you get bass, mids, trebles, ISF, resonance and presence for your EQ. But one of the most important things with our new software is we've got this feature within it called Cab Rig. And Cab Rig is our next generation cab technology for direct recording. So you can manipulate the sound of your cabinet, the room, the mic placement. So it's kind of like impulse responses, but it's customizable. So rather than being a snapshot, It's customizable by the user, and there's everything from 1x10s, open back 112s, classic 412s, You can have the mic on axis or off axis. You've got condensers, dynamic, ribbon mics. So when you're recording via the ID Core version 3, either via USB or line out, or even if you're using headphones, you can get all this wonderful array of cab relationship with a mic technology.
And I would imagine when you kind of dial one in, you're able to save presets and recall them later.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can actually store one to the unit. So wherever you go, wherever you take it, if you plug your headphones in or record, it will be that 4x12 with the ribbon mic setup that you left it at. Yeah.
Nice.
There's also an overall level control of that as well, which is amazing for something under that sort of $200 price bracket. Yeah.
And before we started recording, you also mentioned that these are now battery. You can also power them by a battery. Tell me a little bit about that.
Absolutely, yeah. So Blackstar have a power bank. So it's a lithium-ion battery. It's called the PB1. So it basically looks like that. It gives you 8 hours of battery life. So these are great for portable playing as well. So you could use you could sound fantastic if you were busking with a 40-watt digital amp. You could have your foot switch. They use a foot switch called the FS11, which is an optional extra, and that can control 2 of your favorite presets or simply scroll through all 6 presets. But this is really unique as well. It's got a torch on there as well, so you can use it for camping and charging your mobile devices when you're out on the road, so to speak.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, so you said they're available now?
They are available now, yeah. They got launched January 2021. Yeah, absolutely.
Nice. All right.
Would you like me to show you a demonstration with the live streaming?
Yeah, please do.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I've got my cable here ready to go. This is a 3.5mm TRRS cable, so it's got the 3 circular black rings on it. So this end, I've got a female 3.5mm to lightning adapter because I'm using iOS. So if I plug that into my phone, now this streaming output is an input as well, so you can listen even if you record things like voice memos with riffs that you want to show the band, you can do that as well, and it will play back through the amplifier, which is great. Okay, so I'll leave it on that tone for now, but what I want to show you is if I press record on my video application on my phone, I'll say a quick hello, I'll wave, I'll talk verbally, but importantly, it won't pick up the vocal, it'll just pick up the guitar tone shortly after. So we'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hey everybody, this is a demonstration. Alright, so now that I've pressed stop on that, hopefully I can get some audio coming back through. So I'm going to start the video from the beginning, and you'll see me waving and talking, but maybe not so much on the screen, but hopefully the audio should come through. There you go. So pretty cool, nice and easy. So live streaming made easy, which is a game changer in my opinion, especially for these times when a lot of musicians are working from home. So
that's right. We've all gotten a little bit better at doing that over these last couple of months.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Steve, thank you so much for taking the time to show us the new ID Core amps, and we're gonna leave here with have you playing us out a little bit.
All right, thank you so much for having me, and stay safe, everyone. Thank you.
All right, this is Jason Shadrick with Premier Guitar.